Take a deep breath. Take another one. Allow your shoulders to just gently relax and hang off your spine. Take another deep breath and let your body just settle down on your legs. Feel the earth in your feet. Now, float your hands up, breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again. Now you're going to extend it as high as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Now, instead of extending up, you're going to extend left and right, wide as you can reach. Bring it back in and let it float down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Now, hands back up overhead, but not quite as high. And round your arms and lean to your right. Big stretch in the left side of your body. Gently float back up, lean the other way. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more on each side. Float your hands back down. Now bring your hands up, cross your wrists, somewhere between your heart and your chin. Nice big circles. Breathe in, hands float up. Breathe out. Float down. In the other direction. Now bring your hands up to your heart and then twist and stretch one hand forward and one hand back. Back to your heart. Twist. Like I'm really trying to touch my screen and I'm trying to touch this fireplace behind me. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Back to center now. Reach out with your left hand. It's like someone handed you a ball and you're going to twist as well as you can and toss it to somebody else. Reach out, grab the ball, twist and toss. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more on each side. And we're going to keep that twist feeling going, but now it's like someone hands you a ball and you gently throw it to someone on the other side. And the ball, so instead of tossing it, you kind of gently launch it off. Breathe in, breathe out. Put one foot in front. Doesn't matter too much which one. Imagine you're in a pool and you're going to make gentle waves and see if you can make them go all the way to the other side of the pool. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, make sure, well, try. You don't have to make sure of this, but if you can, if your balance is secure enough, you rock up. So I rock up on my heel, the front foot, and I rock up a little on my toes at the back foot. One more time. And then switch feet. One more time. Switch feet again. Now, open and close your wings. Wrap your arms around your waist. Gentle forward fold. Open up your wings, big stretch. Gentle back bend. One more. Switch feet. Switch feet again. Now on this one, you want to be a little careful. You don't want to rock. You want to crouch as low as you can without hurting anything. You want to imagine you're picking up water out of a lake or a stream. If your knees don't support that, don't go so deep. Never a good idea to hurt yourself. Well, almost never. Having been through several weeks of physical therapy, I suppose there are times when pain is a good thing, but they're pretty rare. One more time. And then feet into your hips. Okay, we're going to alternate 3 times, gathering heaven and earth. So we reach up, we gather from the heavens. And we reach down a little bit and gather from the earth. Gather from the heavens. Gather from the earth. One more time. Now let your hands float up right into hug a tree. Do that again. One more time. Perhaps a little slower. Now, roll your hands and hold the ball. Right foot forward. Old Man Yang's wild horse. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Gently, smoothly switch feet. Left side. One more. Now switch sides. Turn this into diagonal flying. All that means is you go a little further with the hand, and if it's safe, you lean a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't lean so far you feel unstable, but put whatever you can into it. Other side. One more. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Lift and settle, hug the big tree. Now, brush knee and push. Right foot forward. Right hand goes right across your face, and then left hand pushes. Let the body rock back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Switch feet. Switch feet again. This time we'll do twos. 1, 2, and then the other side. 1, 2, and now we'll do switching each one. As you step back, make that a deliberate step. As you step forward, make that a deliberate step. Putting your feet gently on the earth, but deliberately, consciously. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. Now, play guitar. I know you thought I was going to do feed the monkey, didn't you? Nope, not yet. Switching feet each time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't be in a hurry. In fact, if you want to move slower than I am, feel free. You don't have to be synchronized. It's not synchronized swimming. Breathe. And if you're breathing a little slower than I am, move a little slower. Perfectly okay. Are we going to keep this going? Or we're going to add the white snake. So whichever foot's in front, the opposite hand goes floating up. Breathe in, play guitar, breathe out, white snake. Once more on each side. I'll keep it going. Now, flick your tongue twice. Play guitar. White snake flicks her tongue once, twice. Now change the breathing up just a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow your guitar down perhaps a little bit so you can get a nice full breath. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. Woo. There we go. Lift and settle. Hug the big tree. All right, now right foot in front, right hand up, little monkey up on your hand. Reach back, grab a pierogi. Gently stick it right in your little monkey's face. There we go. Breathe in, another monkey, another pierogi. Breathe in. And up. Other side. And again. Just two. Switch to the left. Now take that right hand, float it up all the way to the right. And this time as you feed your monkey, take a little step backwards. And then a second time. Now you probably don't have much more room than that. Hopefully you had room for that. Reach around, do it twice more. Eating your little monkey, small step back. Let's do it again. We have lots of pierogies, lots of hungry monkeys. One more time on each side. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Now the white crane spreads her wings. Roll your hands around. The left hand floats up, the right toes float forward. Now, dance in place, circle your hands the other way. Left toes, right hand. Now, if you have room, instead of shuffling back and forth, small steps forward. If you don't, that's okay. Stay where you were. One more time. Stepping back. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Now, wild horse chases the wind. Take your right foot, float it forward, and then let that arm make a big wave. And as it comes down, gently bring that right foot back. Left foot, left arm, big wave. Breathe in on the wave. Out as you push your arm forward. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather twice. Now the tiger hides in the tall grass. This is actually part of a move. The whole move is considerably more complicated. Take your left foot forward, let your hands foot on right down to about heart high. Crouch a little bit and let that right hand float up. Float all the way up, nice and tall. As the hands come down the center, crouch and let the right hand float up to the right. Right foot forward, left hand on the bottom, crouch, foot up to the left. Let's alternate sides. So step back as the hands come up, forward as they press down, and then crouch as it floats off to the side. Back, press, creep through the tall grass. Once more on each side. Gather. Now, this looks a lot like brush knee. My right foot forward, my right hand right across my face. My left hand goes floating forward. The difference is I'm going to put my fingers as wide as I possibly can, big stretch, and I let that bottom hand float behind me and I actually look slightly backwards. Let's do that again without moving the feet. Looks like brush knee, but then open up the hands as wide as you can. Let this bottom hand go and twist slightly in the direction of the back hand. One more time. Switch. Left hand. Stretch it behind you. Stretching so it's got a little bit of a twist here. Now that you get the idea, we'll alternate each time. It's called the green dragon, shows her claws. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather. Okay, let's play a little bit with cloud hands. Take your right hand over to your left. Both hands float, one about waist high, one about face high. We'll move the feet in a minute. Now, feet are connected on the same side in this one. So as the left hand floats up, the left foot slides in. As the right hand floats up, the right foot slides out. We'll move the feet this time. We'll migrate back to the left. One more time. Now let this hand float around. Just gather one time, just for a transition here. Now take your right hand across your face, but turn it palm out. Your left hand palm up. This is the Chen flavor of cloud hands. And the feet are a little different. Instead of moving as the hands come up and down, they move as the hands go across. So, left foot with the hands, right foot, left foot, right foot. Don't move the feet. Gather once. Oh, I meant twice. Now, storm clouds, another variation. Left hand in a fist. Right hand, float across. Float back. Now, in this case, you're going to move the opposite foot. So as the right hand floats up, the left foot steps in. Left hand floats up, right foot steps out. Now, one of my favorite transitions for this flavor of cloud hands is to take that right hand over the top and turn and look, punch the tiger, and then back down, and then sweeping. This is sometimes called storm clouds instead of cloud hands. One more time. And then gather, just once this time. Now take your left hand, you can kind of make a big motion. And then this part of it looks just like cloud hands, but when it gets right in front of your body, you curve both hands and you push. And then you take your right hand, you make this big old wave, and you bring it right back to the center of your body, and you push. Left hand, big wave, and push. Now this one gets more complicated. Because you're supposed to do a turn before you do the push. All the way around. Push. One more time. Gather once. Back to the nice, gentlest version of cloud hands, just to get all of that settled. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Going back the other way. Keep going. One more. No feet. Heading back toward the center. Gather. Twice. Lift and settle. Hug that big tree. Now, single whip. Take your left hand up in the hook. Take your right hand out. Now take that right hand, circle it around. Kind of make the whole body float with the circle. And take it back. It's going to hook up with the other hand. Both hands over the top. Hook. Single whip. Crack the whip twice. Left hand kind of finds the right hand. Both hands around. Hook. Single whip. Crack the whip twice. Now take that hand, bring it back, pressing it pretty much even with the left side of your body. Crouch a little bit. Take it right back up where it just came from. And then connect it to the left hand, all the way over the top. Single whip. Crack that whip twice. Press down with one hand twice. Let the hands link up. Crack the whip. Now, both hands press down. Twice. Link them up. Crack the whip twice. Both hands press down twice. Link them up. Now take both hands and dive down. Circle all the way over the top. Come up in single whip going the other way. Crack that whip twice. Press down twice. Now dive down with both hands. Hands, feet, back to the center. Let your hands float down, about even with your hip bones. This is earth breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Now take your left hand over the top so it's resting right above your right hand, kind of on the right side of your body, and then open them up, separating them a little bit, bring them back together. This is fire breathing. Fire is the element of creativity, exploring new paths, trying out new things. Other side, left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. One more. And let it float back down to earth. Always good to return to earth. The element of calm, stability, centeredness. One more time. Let your hands gently fold over that space just below your belly button and take a nice, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.